Hi, I am Ashera Dominique Boyer from sensualhealing.net, and I help women heal from sexual abuse in a holistic, sensual, and spiritual way. I am French, speaking in English because I work worldwide with English and French speaking women. So today I want to share a little bit about a method I use while working with my clients in my Luxuriance program, which is a 3 months private mentoring program, and that is shadow work. So, what is shadow? The shadow is simply what you don't see, what lies in the dark of your consciousness or of your unconsciousness. What you don't see has power over you, and that without your consent. So, shadow work is simply to shed the light of your consciousness to what lies in the dark so that you can take your power back. Usually shadow work brings up a lot of fears in my clients, and it has brought up a lot of fears for me as well in the past years. Why? Because shadow work is meeting the unknown. Shadow work is meeting what is untamed in you. In the shadow usually lies the rawness of your trauma, the rawness of your pains and sorrows, the rawness of your emotions. So the mental, your mind, is tricking you in making you believe that you can keep all that stuff under the carpet and carry on being the master of your life. The mind is tricking you, and in doing so, there's a huge, huge truth that it's not telling you. You know what? Your shadow is a portal to your brightest light. Your wounds are a portal to your brightest lights and potential. That's a law of the universe. The shadow doesn't exist without the light. Yeah? So you can trust that universal law in diving into shadow work. And that's what we do when we go into shadow work with my clients. There's different ways of entering that realm. And the way I like to put it is to let's imagine inside yourself you are uh, organizing a great feast. You're organizing, um, yeah, a beautiful, abundant, rich, wealthy feast. There is abundance of food, abundance of drink, and I mean healthy food and drink, abundance of space and seats, abundance of emotional, spiritual, energetical food and drink. And you are simply holding that space. You are preparing the feast, and you are sending an invitation to the different parts, characters of your inner community You're sending the invitation, telling them there is a space here which is going to be held ready for you with everything you need to satisfy yourself, to deeply satisfy your needs. You can take your time, you can wait until the time is ripe for you to come and sit at the table, and there will always be a seat for you. There will always be some good food for you on all levels, and there will always be what you need to quench your thirst on the physical plane, on the spiritual plane, on the emotional plane. So, by doing that, you're holding the space for your shadow. You're not trying to pull everything up. You're holding the space in love and compassion and presence. And you're going to see some of your inner community members are going to start showing up. They are going to start showing you their story, showing you their fears, showing you what they need, and showing you their wisdom and their huge potential for you. I want to share about one member of my inner community whom I discovered probably 15 years ago now. So I encountered my inner beggar. I realized that within my inner community was a beggar. And every time I was trying to grow flowers and beauty in my inner garden, this beggar was really literally coming, being awful, smelly, grumpy, and he was peeing, literally peeing on all my flowers. So at the beginning, I was really, really angry with that beggar. And I really wanted him to just disappear and go away. But of course, it didn't work. So after a while, after fighting with him for a bit, I started making friends with him and, you know, going back to my own presence, to my own capacity of holding space for him. And I understood that that's my dog coming. So I understood that my inner beggar, he was actually acting out of an automatic um, an automatic habit of destroying everything I was trying to grow in beauty. So I I created a bench in my inner garden, a beautiful bench, comfortable bench. And when my beggar came to visit my garden, I came to him and said, you know, I have put a bench in here for you. You're very welcome to sit on the bench, to sleep on the bench, to spend whole day, whole night on that bench. It is created for you. You can enjoy the smell of the flowers I am growing. You can enjoy the beauty of the sky. You can enjoy the freshness of the air. You can sit down and feel the calmness of what I'm creating. And if you want to pee, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. It took me some time to remind him of the rules of my garden, and it took him some time to really settle into my invitation. But it worked. It worked. And when my inner beggar came sitting in my garden, I became able to raise my awareness on the different aspects of myself, trying to exist, trying to coexist. And so I started becoming able to nourish my garden, to nourish my flowers, and to set healthy boundaries, loving boundaries to the parts in me that were used to destroy everything because of a lack of self-esteem. So anyway, enough about me. So what I want to add is that when we do shadow work, I'm taking my notes so I don't forget anything. When we do shadow work, we are connecting always to your higher self. And your higher self is going to guide you to your inner wisdom, to your inner resources. And you're going to discover little by little that you have within you all the resources you need to hold a loving space for your shadow, to let your shadow teach you, to connect to your higher wisdom, and to create the life you want. So I've created Luxuriance, which is a 3-month private mentoring program to help you heal from abuse in a holistic way, in an embodied way, in a spiritual way. And in Luxuriance, we use shadow work to bring you to a level of self-mastery that you're going to keep with you for the rest of your life. You're going to become the powerful creator of your life. You're going to stop acting from the victim in you. You're going to take your sovereignty back, and you're going to take back your life energy, or your vitality, your joy, your creativity, and everything that is light and beautiful. All the areas locked in your shadow are going to unfold, and you will be amazed of how beautiful, how bountiful, how creative, and how luxuriant you are. So if that resonates with you, and if you're ready to change your life, to create your life from a space of limitless freedom, whatever you experienced, you can let me think. You can go to my website sensualhealing.net. The link is on the description of the video. So you can go to my website, sensualhealing.net, and book a free discovery call, 45-minute discovery session. We will talk, we will meet each other, we will see how I can help you and if my private mentoring program is for you. And you're gonna jump on the next level of your life and of your being. So see you on the other side of the veil.